Today I'm going to quickly go over some stuff. It's supposed to be like what's in your fridge. It's kind of like a tag video for anybody who wants to know. But I am going to be doing it for one particular person who asked about it. And basically I'm just going to go through my fruits. And I hope you can see this because the lighting is not really great in here. But for my fruits, I have a basket of clementines. I have regular Florida oranges, which are absolutely sweet and delicious, even more so than the clementines. I have some ruby red, or pink, rather, flesh grapefruits. I have bananas. I have a sweet potato, which obviously is, I don't know, I don't like the way it looks, so I'm going to be getting rid of the sweet potato. I have some baking potatoes. I have onions down here, Granny Smith apples, some more baking potatoes. In this bowl, I have some pears. These are Asian pears. Or this is an Asian pear. I'm sorry, this is an Asian pear. And I'm not sure which kind of pear this is. These are more of the red, delicious type. Maybe Bartlett pears. One's Bartlett, one's Asian. There's some other golden delicious apples, a couple of limes. And another, this is a Bartlett pear. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. I wish I can get some more light in here, but anyways, there's either one part of the kitchen that's light or it doesn't. I got me some squash, some zucchini, and some, let me get out of the light, some squash, some zucchini, and some asparagus. Then for breads, I have these Arnold sandwich thins. They're 100 calories. Per roll. There's like 2 slices. They're really good for making pizzas, sandwiches, or anything. You just open them up. There's 2 sides. There is rye, multigrain, and we have honey wheat. I have those. We have these Thomas's bagel thins, 100% whole wheat. I also have the everything ones. They are 110 calories per bagel. I have the Nature's Own double fiber wheat. There is 5 grams of fiber per slice and 50 calories per slice, so there's actually 100 calories. I normally get the 40 calorie Nature's Own bread, but I ended up getting this one because I'm making some stuffing, low carb, low calorie stuffing for the holidays. I also got this Smart Delicious high fiber, low calorie, these tortillas, whatever you want to call them. And I got here, yeah, this is from the Nature's Own 45 bread. And my mom eats these pitas. And I got these soft taco, low carbs tortillas. They're low in fat, low in carbs. I think it's like 81 calories per soft taco tortilla. And the flat outs, which you've probably seen on other people's food blogs and whatnot that they've been talking about, because there's only 90 calories and 6 net carbs in one, and there's 9 grams of fiber, and they're really big and they're great for making pizzas. So that's what I got there. And then up here I have some chips. These are really good. You can see these are the Quaker multi-fiber crisp wild blueberry. Excuse me, I'm getting tongue-tied. Awesome source of fiber, 17 gram whole grain pop. And these things, believe it or not, are only 110 calories for 13 pieces of them. And they're like that big around. And so you get like 13 pieces of them, and there's only 1.5 grams of fat. And they're pretty high in carbs, though. There's 23 grams of carbs, 2 grams of protein, 3 grams of fiber, and another 6 grams of sugar. But a delicious snack nonetheless. I've been losing weight and eating these. They make them in chocolate that are also delicious. And I have some here, ranch, if you're a potato chip lover and you need something a little salty. They're just a little higher in calories for these. It's 130 calories for 17 little mini cakes and 5 grams of fat. But compared to potato chips, that's not bad at all. So you can eat snacks and enjoy them without feeling guilty. Now, over here in my refrigerator, I have, and I usually don't do these refrigerator hauls. The stuff in the doors, I'll just like scan over them, but there's stuff in there that is not exactly figure friendly. But there are other people in this house that eat food who don't care if they're on a diet or not. And it don't bother me that it's here. I'm not even tempted to eat it knowing what's in it. I have up here a couple of the original Yoplait yogurts, but they're like 170 calories per yogurt, when over here I have the light ones and they are like 100 to 110. Here's one I don't suggest on getting if you don't like the taste of like Splenda or whatever it is they stick in them to sweeten them up. I did not like that blueberry pie one at all. It's sitting there open, contaminated, and whatever else. I need to throw it out. We have lots of bottled water, some fruit. We got a nice chunk of a watermelon back there. We have our fat-free cottage cheese, our fat-free sour cream, and all the way to the back I have some fat-free plain yogurt for making smoothies and anything else where you might need something creamy. This is very good Best Life buttery spread, has no trans fats, and it's a lot lower in everything than regular butter has in it. I'll just give you a nice quick 60 calories and 6 grams of fat, 2 grams saturated fat, and there's no carbs in that, but also no protein. But compared to a tablespoon of butter, which is like 100 calories per tablespoon, and I think 11 grams of fat, it's a big difference. I have some raw meat in here that I just separated before. They're 4-ounce packages. This is what 4 ounces of meat, in case anybody needs to know, looks like. They make nice little hamburgers if that's what you want to do. I don't particularly like frying meat anymore because I don't think that's healthy. There's some regular eggs back there, but I usually use these Eggland's Best large eggs. They're more like the organic type eggs, but I also just recently got these all whites. I'm kind of going through this quickly so that I don't miss anything and I don't take forever to do a video, which will take me forever to upload. These Athlin's mini phyllo shells I got because I thought they'd be a nice, there's no trans fats, and I thought it'd be a nice alternative to make little mini pumpkin pies for the holiday as opposed to pumpkin pie. I have some cranberries here. They were 2 for 1, so I got a couple packages of those. Some of these containers say Cool Whip. You're probably thinking I like a lot of Cool Whip. While I have the fat-free Cool Whip, some of these is just either leftovers or something else. I know I made some spaghetti squash and it's in one of these containers. Some of this stuff I might just be throwing out. Don't eat this. It's bad for your health. My mother loves mayonnaise. We're going to have for our turkey Thanksgiving dinner, I bought a butterball turkey breast roast. It is a breast meat only. There is no bone in this thing, and it has its own juice, and that is what we're going to eat as opposed to a regular turkey. And just to let you know, the reason why is there's 110 calories per 4 ounces. I think there was a lot of fat and other stuff in the regular turkey. That's why I opted for this. So going towards the back of my refrigerator, I have some chicken broth back there that I use for cooking, and there's some ricotta cheese because hubby made a lasagna for some party that he had at work. And then I have these V8 fusions. They're like a full serving of vegetables and fruit, or a full serving of fruit and a full serving of vegetables, I'm sorry. And this is 120 calories for 8 ounces on this particular one. And I haven't tried any of these yet. And this one has 130 calories. And then this is the green tea fusion. And hubby likes to drink drinks that are, he likes to drink his calories. This has only 50 calories and no fats and only 13 grams of carbs and 10 grams sugar. So I figured as opposed to anything else he could be drinking that wouldn't be good for him, I let him try that pineapple mango green tea. We have vegetables. We've got these white mushrooms in here. Try to find somewhere for this. Throw that out since nobody's going to eat it. The 2 things of eggs, like I said. This is something good too that hubby likes to drink. It's brewed tea. It has real sugar in it, but it's a Gold Peak green tea. And it also only has 80 calories for 8 ounces and 20 grams carbs. If he's going to drink his carbs, it might as well be something like that. We have some cans of V8 juice in here, which are 70 calories per can, and like, I think no carbs. It's all vegetable juice, very good for you. I have reduced fat milk, which nobody seems to be drinking because hubby's on the same diet as me, but he wanted to originally buy that because he's afraid of the fact that he hears fat-free and the word skim. But I have the fat-free skim milk. Normally I buy Board and they didn't have any, so I had to get the Publix brand. And we have some Sunny Delight in the back there. I don't know if you can see that. Supposedly they're good for smoothies, and they're a lot less in calories and stuff than orange juice. Moving right along, vegetable bins and whatnot. We have a little mixture of both fruit and vegetable bins. We always pack them to capacity, so we have our little shields are off of here. But as you can see, we have lots of lettuce. We have 3 heads of lettuce. We have 2 packages of these blueberries. We have these humongous green grapes, tomatoes, lots of tomatoes, red grapes, no, cherries, I'm sorry, and radishes. My mom likes radishes. I'm not really a radish person. Then I have some red grapes over on this side, some baby spinach leaves. We have some market side fresh green beans. I'm going to make a green bean casserole for the holidays. And we have a green pepper, peeled baby carrots, celery, romaine lettuce, cucumbers, and I get these. These are really convenient if you have a Publix. I know my Winn-Dixie doesn't carry these, but my light went out. Let me close it just to open it again. Get back in here. It does that. Okay. Anyways, like I was saying, so these Eat Smart, they're usually like $1 a piece. Sometimes they're on sale, but 2 for $4, and it has like everything in it. And there's actually 4 servings in one of these bags at 25 calories a serving. You could eat the whole bag if you could. It would be very filling and a nice snack. And the whole bag is only 100 calories. So there's 25 calories per serving. There's 4 servings in there. I got a butternut squash because I was thinking of making an alternative to sweet potatoes, but with butternut squash, because it is a good vegetable that you can make sweet. And then down here we have lots of stuff. We have a low-calorie turkey ham that hubby had to bust into. I was planning on using it for the holidays, but it was already too late by the time he opened it. It's only us. We're going to eat the turkey, so we're fine. There's some regular cheeses in here because my mom, she's had gastric bypass surgery. She needs a lot of protein, and she don't want to skimp on anything, so we buy her the regular cheese. Although for us, we have the low moisture part skim mozzarella shredded cheese that we eat. It's a little less in calories and fat. And we have all kinds of cheese in here. Then we have these Lewis Kemp Healthy Lobster Delights, which are only 90 calories. And there's 2.5 servings for one of these. So there's only like not even 200 and some odd calories if you wanted to eat the whole package. Not a bad thing to do. And these Crab Classics we just got from the store yesterday. They have omega-3, and they're fat-free and cholesterol-free food. And these are only 6. Okay, so my camera ran out of batteries before, so hopefully I can get back in where I was. So I'm going over some of the things that are in my refrigerator. And here I have this Deli Fresh Oven roasted turkey breast from Oscar Mayer, and this stuff's really good, even though it's thinly sliced. 6 slices of it, there's only 45 calories and 0.5 grams of fat, so not very much fat in it at all. 1 gram of carb and 8 grams of protein, so there's a lot of protein packed in this, and definitely something you'd want to eat or snack on with or without a piece of bread, or 2 pieces of bread. And this is the Deli Fresh Rotisserie Seasoned Chicken Breast. They also make this unseasoned, which I believe is a little less in calories than this, and it's 50 calories for 6 slices and 1 gram of fat. So the turkey is less fat and less calories by 5. So the turkey is obviously better than chicken breast, but still either or, not bad. There's some cheese going back there. We have these reduced fat stringsters cheese. They're 70 calories per serving. There's Sargentos, and they're individual little cheese snacks, so you can take them with you. And they're mozzarella cheese. Anybody who knows cheese, the least amount of calories that you can get is in mozzarella cheese, and it's 70 calories and 4 grams of fat and 1 carb and 8 grams of protein per stick, and it's a pretty big stick. Just so you can see them. That'd be 210 calories right there, and you know, however many grams, a lot of protein. So that. This is something I bought and I haven't used it yet. This is some tofu. I gotta clean my refrigerator. This is some tofu shirataki. It's supposed to be used. It's spaghetti-shaped noodle substitute, and there's only 20 calories and 3-gram carbs, 2 grams of fiber per serving. And this stuff lasts for a long time in the refrigerator too, by the way. Yeah, and there is 2 servings per package. So each serving size is 4 ounces. And it only has 0.5, it's like a half a gram of fat. So this whole package only has 1 gram of fat, 40 calories, and be 6 grams of carb, the whole package, only 3 grams for half the actual 4-ounce serving, and there'd be 2 grams of protein and 4 fiber. So it's good on fiber. It's from the Hungry Girl, hungry-girl.com. If you've ever seen Hungry Girl approved foods, it's a guilt-free noodle substitute. That's another website for losing weight. So that's what's in my refrigerator. And then up here we have regular butter, and I have this Philadelphia fat-free cream cheese. I bought another one because I have something that I want to make with it. But like stuff. That stuff's really good. Not bad at all for being fat-free. And as you can see on the package, it's 30 calories for 1 ounce, and 1 ounce is rather pretty large portion. I don't know if you can see the little line on there. It's like the size of my thumb is 1 ounce. You know, my finger. That's a lot. I can't eat that much. I don't like to cream on my cheese. I just like a little spread of it if I use it on a bagel. Then we have some jellies and some other condiments and stuff in the drawers. Like I said, I wasn't going to go through because... Anyways, so that's what's in my refrigerator. And now I'm going to pan over here to my pantry. We don't have an indoor pantry. We redid our kitchen, and we have an outside pantry. It's not closed in. And on the pantry, pretty much, okay, there's some Oops All Berries, which nobody's eating, but for cereals, we have the Special K, which is really good cereal, and we have some Cheerios. I like the Special K sometimes, but I'm really not big on eating cereal lately. I like the Garden Delights pasta, but any pasta, it's pretty much going to be the same fat and calories, believe it or not. So you're really not saving anything, less or more. My mom likes her matzah. I bought these Knorr Sun Sweet Prunes. I haven't broken into them yet. There's no fat in them, but there's 24 grams of protein and 100 calories for 1.5 ounces. I don't know how many prunes that is, but not a bad snack, I guess. Sweet and Low, always good for making smoothies. I use the Sweet and Low. Truvia. I really don't like the Truvia, but if I'm going to do some baking and stuff, I have Truvia if I need it. These puddings that I have, for the most part, are the sugar-free Jell-O brand puddings and snacks, and they really don't have like a whole lot of fat and calories, and they're sugar-free, and with that milk, there's like hardly anything in them at all. I think as you can see, it's like 25 calories for, this makes 4 servings, so 1 serving would be 25 calories. I make a mousse and I fold into it a fat-free whipped topping, which is only 25 calories for 2 tablespoons of that. So it really makes a low-calorie dessert, and it makes more of it, so it's even more filling. And this stuff, I don't eat none of it. It was on the shelf before. Same with popcorn. I have a low-fat popcorn that I use. It's less than buttered fat. There's some bouillon, some tea bags, some stuff, again, we don't really eat. Seasonings, I have everything from, these are my two favorite seasonings that I use. They're the Sabor Latino Adobo and Sazon. One is for flavoring meats and everything in between, and the other is for basically the same, but one has that like sinasajo or something. It's like a coloring, it's like orange, while this one is like more like chicken bouillon yellow kind of color. These seasonings I use the most out of all of them. Then I have my ground black pepper, which I use, and I don't want somebody keeps putting stuff that belongs on the bottom on the top. I could tell you who it is, but I'm not going to go there. She'll say she doesn't do it. I have all of this usually is organized pretty well. For the most part, I just move a few things and you can see how organized I am. But yeah, I have some sea salt in the back there. It's a lot better than regular salt. I have, all these are Mrs. Dash's. I have about 5 or 6 different Mrs. Dash seasonings. Apricot. I love apricot. This stuff is on the shelf prior, so we won't go there. But, like, you know, just like your regular seasonings. I keep on hand plenty of these almonds, these wonderful mini almonds. They're a little higher in fat content and whatnot than most people might want in their diet, but they're a really good snack for, like, quick eating. A whole handful, which is 1/4 cup, it's about 30 of the mini almonds, is 180 calories and is it 18 or 16 grams of fat? It's like 25% of your daily allowed fat, and saturated fat has 1 gram, and 6 grams of carbs, and 7 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, and it has 4 grams of fiber. So it fills you up, believe it or not. And you can see this is a bag that I've eaten some out of. I've torn them up, so I had to go and buy another one. There's stuff on the shelf here I wouldn't eat that was from like before, orange cream, ice cream stuff, and what is this, corn muffin mix. We don't really eat this stuff. I do, however, sometimes cook with the sazon goya, which is the same thing as the Sabor Latino. And then I have our canned vegetables here, and just quickly, because I don't want to run out of camera, and I know my videos can go really long if I let them. Just anything that you can think of that you can eat fresh. Fresh asparagus, wax beans, sweet peas, leaf spinach, French beans, even gravy. I have the generic store brand chicken gravy. I have beef gravy on the shelf. I have this turkey gravy. I mean, for anybody who's going to be eating Thanksgiving dinner who thinks you can't have turkey or the gravy, let me tell you what, there's only 25 calories per 1/4 cup. And I cook with gravies all the time. And in my stews that I make in the slow cooker, to the dinner that I made earlier, I made beef with noodles, peas, and the mushroom caps. And it was absolutely delicious. And the way I make it, it's like low in calories. But you don't have to sacrifice not eating certain things for Thanksgiving. I have some cans of pumpkin on the shelf. I have some regular Jif peanut butter in the back, but I bought this stuff, especially if any of my UK friends or people from abroad are looking. I don't know if they sell this kind of stuff where you are, but this is the first time I ever found this stuff, and I found it in Walmart, and it's called the Bee's Knees. It has no trans fats and no cholesterol, and it even suggests that you try it in a smoothie. And it's 180 calories for 2 tablespoons, which is the same basically as the handful of almonds. And it's got 14 grams of fat and 2.5 grams saturated fat and none of the other stuff, and only 60 milligrams of sodium and 12 grams carbs and 8 grams of sugar. But it has 1 gram of dietary fiber and 6 grams of protein. So, you know, and it's very tasty, and they actually make this in chocolate, and I think white chocolate too, believe it or not. So, yummy stuff. I don't know why I got an empty bag here. We got some panko bread mix stuff from before, some old cereal, all these cake mixes and stuff. They're not bothering me that they're here. I don't want to throw them away. Maybe there's some poor family that might need them one day. But they're on the shelf. Same with these. My dog was sick and I was feeding her the Vienna sausage. These things are horrible for you if you look at the fat content and whatnot that are in them. It's 110 calories for 3 little sausages. They are smaller than, they're like my pinky, just a little fatter around. So definitely not good. The same with the frosting, not good, not something you want to indulge in, and they're not bothering me that they're being here. I eat a lot of albacore tuna. This is excellent source of protein for you, and it is very low in carbs. In fact, there's no carbs in it at all. There's just 1 gram of fat. There's a total of 2 grams this whole can, and 50 grams per serving. So if there's 2 servings in a can, you get 100 calories, 2 grams of fat, 280 milligrams of sodium, and there'll be 22 grams of protein in just 1 whole can. Drain the juice on this, mix it up, put it in a salad, and you want to talk about a good, nutritious lunch that's going to fill you up for a while, and it's packed full of protein. Can't go wrong with that. Also on my shelf, I have regular granulated sugar, all-purpose flour, lots of diced tomatoes. You're going to see some regular stuff. We got wheat germ. I was putting some of that in the smoothies, but there's like 50 calories per couple of tablespoons. And while it's good for your body, I don't know, hubby didn't like the graininess that it gives to the smoothie, so I stopped putting it in the smoothie in case he wants to drink the smoothie with me. I have QuickTime oats, which I haven't really eaten. I ate oatmeal one day, and I haven't really wanted it again since. And, you know, the Jif is my mom's, all the red wine vinegar. I really don't do vinegar, but that's not bad for you. It's really good and healthy if you're going to have it on a salad. It has no calories. Same with the white wine vinegar. And I think there's some oil in the back. Oh, and this is the popcorn that I was talking about. Okay, this is the popcorn. It's 94% fat-free microwavable popcorn. We pop this in a bag in the microwave, and when it's done cooking, there is, I believe, 3 servings, 2 or 3 servings per pouch. Yeah, 3 servings per bag, which is 3.5 cups popped. That does not mean eat the whole bag. You hear me, Mom? Okay, there's 2 grams of fat, 21 grams of carbs, 4 grams of dietary fiber, and 3 grams of protein. That's per serving. If you were to eat the whole bag, it would be 330 calories. It would be 6 total grams of fat. It would be 63 grams of carbs. It would be 12 dietary fibers and 9 proteins. So you see how if you don't follow and you think, okay, I could just eat the whole bag, how eating the whole bag can definitely add the points and whatnot in there for you that you might not be wanting. And I'm going to show you another example of that in this. Okay, very good for you, Nature's Oats and Honey, especially if you're on the go. There are actually 4 bars in here. Each individual pack has 2 bars. That's 1 serving, believe it or not. A lot of your protein power bars and whatnot, sometimes they're more than 1 serving in that big bar, and you think, ooh, I'm going to eat that Cliff Bar or something. Well, make sure it's the whole bar you can eat and not just half the bar, and then you eat the whole bar and you've consumed 800 calories. A lot of packaging can be quite misleading. Anyways, 2 bars, 1 single serving package. This is what it looks like. Okay, there's 2 bars in that 1 pack. Okay, back. 1 whole packet of that is 190 calories, and there's 6 grams of fat, not even half a gram of saturated fat, 160 milligrams of sodium, and 29 grams of carbs, 2 grams of dietary fiber, 12 grams of sugar, and 4 grams of protein. It even tells you in the second column, if you only have 1 bar, what it would be. And it would be 90 calories, and 30 calories from fat, which is not even 3 grams of fat, 80 milligrams of sodium, 15 grams carbs, 1 gram dietary fiber, 6 grams sugars, and 2 grams of protein. So You know, you could eat one or you can eat two. It's up to you. It's a whole grain thing, and everybody knows that whole grain fiber, you need to get a lot of that in your diet. So that's good to have. So pretty much that's it. Over here I just have some noodles. I keep around a lot of these egg noodles. There's one whole package served like 6 people. There's 6 servings per packet. And I usually, because there's 3 of us, I usually just make half a bag at a time. But Mom doesn't like to eat pasta with the gastric bypass surgery. For some reason, it doesn't do well with her, so we don't make her eat it. And there's always some later for me to eat in the evenings after, like when I take a break. And it hasn't been a problem for me doing that. So that's it. I just wanted to show you everything that's on my shelf and in my pantry. And thank you for watching my videos. Please comment, rate, subscribe for more. For those of you who have subscribed, I'm sorry if I don't individually go and thank some of you. I've been getting very busy now that I'm getting more and more subscribers. And with everything else I do, it's kind of hard. So my apologies to you all if I don't mention any of your names, but you are all included. I definitely respect and thank every one of you for following along with me in my journey. And if you're on a journey of your own, which of course is probably why you're following me, I wish you well in your journey. I know that we all can beat this fat monster and do this. And yeah, be happy, be healthy, be beautiful, but just be you. And I'll see you in my next video.